Welcome back, guys. Welcome to another episode of Baz versus Food. As I posted earlier, Baz is back with another live hot and spicy food challenge. And as you would have seen, we are trying to deal with Iceland's fully loaded Carolina Reaper fries. Uh, so, what is in this fully loaded Carolina Reaper fries packaging? This is what we're dealing with. So at this very moment in time, the food is all cooked. It's just sitting in the oven, keeping hot. So what I want to say is, I just want to read the stuff actually that's on the thing. I don't know if you can see that properly, but it says it's a layered, or should I say, these are layered. It's fries. It's layered with hot Carolina Reaper beef chili. It's topped with mozzarella cheese and red chilies and jalapenos. So there's lots of chili in this. The chili beef is Carolina Reaper. We've got red chilies in this, and we have jalapenos. Before I go and get the food out the oven, David Jones has commented saying I'll beat this, or he's saying beat it, Baz. Hopefully I will beat it. I do expect to beat it, but I am expecting it to be rather hot. Kenny Joe is in, and he's put, if this doesn't work out, may you rest in peace. That may well be what happens, Kenny. But you know me, I do like a challenge, and I do like to eat hot food. Now, on this occasion, I do have some pop. I have Coke sitting at the side of me, and you're probably thinking, hang on, Baz, you normally have beer at the side here, ready just in case. Well, on this occasion, I've got to go and pick the wife up late from the train station, so I've got to be well behaved. So I've got Coke at the side of me. We've got 3 people in watching. What I would like to say to you 3 people is just bear with me for 2 minutes while I go and plate my food up and bring it out to you. So feel free to comment, anyone. Give us 2 minutes and I'll be back and we'll crack on with this challenge. So we are back. Yes, there's 7 of you in. If you wondered where I was, all I done was disappear just to go and get the Reaper fries out of the oven because I left them there to keep going. So I've emptied the tray. There is some of that sauce left in there. We do have a plate full of fries, and it probably just looks like a big mess because it's got chili beef on and everything's all sort of cooked. The box does say cook for 40 minutes in total, 200 degrees, 30 minutes in this with the film top on, and 10 minutes without it. I've gone longer. I've cooked this for about 50 minutes, and could have even been 55 minutes. And I've just left it in there while I've waffled on for a little while. So yeah, that's that. The food is there. We're waiting to see what happens. Well, what I'm going to do, we're going to see how warm this is. And I've got a bloody message come up, piss off. What I'm going to do is we are just going to give this slightest little bit of sauce in there a go. And we're going to see how we get on. Brian's popped in on the conversation, said, hope this goes well for you, my friend. So do I, mate. I will eat it all. I am determined to eat it all. I'm not going to be beaten by one of Iceland's Carolina Reaper things. I might be in pain tomorrow, but I ain't going to give in. Ballman's in. Evening, Gordon Ramsay. Evening, Ballman. Well done, mate. You know, I've congratulated you 101 times already. Well done, mate. You've really earned it. 2 years. We started more or less the same time. You were maybe just after me. And you've got there literally just off craft beer. As I said, I've got the machines. I sort of started up at the right time. I had them beforehand, so I'm not going to say I've done it just for that, but you know, to do it just off cans and craft beers, you've done a cracking job. Well done, mate. So yeah, like I say, we got 8 in. I'm just going to try. This is just out the tray now, so there's hardly anything on here. What I'm hoping is it's going to be red hot, and then you're going to go, oh, this should be fun, seeing Baz try and eat all this. So I'm scraping out the dish. We've got like a little bit of tablespoon of the stuff there, so let's see what we get. That's actually gone a bit cold. Oh, but there is some spiciness in there. That's not too bad. Oh, yeah. Heat's kicking in now. Kicking into the back of the throat a little bit. Oh, Brian, you asked where I got these from. You love spice. You've had the Naga chili, but not the Reaper yet. I've had Naga chili pickled onions before, and I drank the vinegar. How mental is that? I got these from Iceland, mate. I don't know if you're in the UK. I'm assuming you are, but they're from Iceland. Iceland frozen foods. It took me a while to find this. I actually picked this up in Telford. I live in Oswestry. Telford's about 45 minutes away. Had a day out there, and I saw them in there, picked them up. So let's stop waffling. Steam is coming off. I don't know if you can see that on the screen, but we're going to dive in. We're not going to hold back. Carolina Reaper beef chili fries. Let's give her a go. Some of the fries could have done with cooking a bit more. Chili beef is nice. Well, you get that sort of chili con carne sort of taste, as you'd expect. Certainly the bits I'm eating at the moment, they are hot, but at the moment, there's a little bit of sweat coming, but there's nothing that's like ripping me to bits. I've got to say, mouth's really warming up now, but it isn't too bad. Now, if you happen to buy these, I would say not all the chips are properly cooked, and I did stir them around and what have you. Oh, the heat's kicking in now. I had about 3 mouthfuls. My lips are tingling. I am sweating. My mouth's on fire. My whole mouth is on fire, actually. Inside it's tingling like hell. Ooh, yeah, it's just replied to Brian. Brian, yes, mate. You live in Belfast. Go to Iceland. See if you can pick them up. The longer you leave it, the more that heat is kicking in. All around there now. It's starting to burn. Now you expect to eat this and get like a different sort of heat, but it's a slow simmering heat that gets hotter and hotter. It's not unbearable though. It's just burning the lips really rather than inside. Maybe I haven't got round to actually getting to some of the real hot stuff. Could be the stuff on the bottom that was on the bottom of the tub that I'm actually eating, whereas a lot of the sort of chili and that tends to be on the top. But I'm digging underneath now. And I reckon it will get hotter. But at the moment, if I'm totally honest, it is hot and it is making me tingle. But I've had hotter. I think the pizza at the moment was hotter than this. I'm still trying to find bits that are sort of oh, fucking hell, it's making me sweat though. It's got to be said, I'm sweating. I might have a good tolerance to the heat, but the sweat is on. All my eyes are sweating and everything now. So. That's a hot bit. Oh, that's a hot bit. Yeah, that was a hot bit. I've obviously ended up putting all the real hot stuff underneath, because the bits at the top that I'm eating or have been eating, they were quite mellow. But it's really kicking in now, getting that hot bit. Oh, I actually think the last, I will eat it all without a doubt. I'm certain I will. Oh, but that is seriously kicking in now. It could turn out that the actual worst part of this is going to be the very last bit. So if I'm on fire and I'm melting beforehand, that last bit's probably going to be really hard. But yeah, that's kicking in. I wouldn't say it's a major Carolina Reaper burn. Oh, quite a hot bit. But it is hot. Very hot. And I, as tempted as I am with some nice ice cold Coke, I'm going to try and resist it until the end. But we are working our way through. Heat wise, I suppose being a supermarket, they have to keep it kind of casual a little bit. I'm a little bit disappointed heat wise. That's not saying it's not hot, but I'm a little bit disappointed with the fries and that. The chili beef's in there, but I don't know. I had the lips are burning. It's starting to get a little bit warm there now. Oh, a little bit disappointed how they cook. Oh, because you really do have to mix them up. When I picked these up in Iceland, I think they're £3.50 each. But I bought this one and the Philly cheesesteak one. I think it was £2 for two for £5.50, I think. So they're not cheap. They are expensive. We are getting to, I think, the business end of the Carolina Reaper chili. Oh, that chili the chili taste is kicking in now. I'll get it rather hot. It reminds me of getting to the back end of a madras from a curry house. I always find that that chili flavour really starts getting overpowering on the back end of a madras for me. I'm getting that now, and we're getting to the back end of this. I'm still confident I'm going to do it. I think it's just because I haven't had any major hot food for a while. But it is kicking in. And that shudder was from that overpowering chili taste. I nearly grabbed my drink there as well, which I'm going to try and resist and not do. But look, we are getting there. We are getting there. This is a big crusty bit on the bottom. So hopefully it's either going to be crusty and tasty or it's going to be fucking hot. Good, cheesy. Nice cheesy bit, that. This does have a kick. Not as bad as I was expecting, if I'm totally honest. There is a burn. I am sweating. But nowhere near as bad as I was expecting it to be. It's not the hottest Carolina Reaper thing I've had from Iceland. I think I had a Carolina Reaper pizza from Iceland. I've done that. That was quite easy, but I had one day and I had a quarter of it and I just couldn't breathe. That's how hot it was on one piece. Burgers were quite hot. I've had the sausages. I think the hottest thing I've had, I think, is the Carolina Reaper chicken wings from Iceland. So if you see them, if you like something really hot, try the Carolina Reaper chicken wings from Iceland, because when you cook them, that flavour really does get concentrated, and they really are strong. As for the loaded fries, there we go. Chilly. Water. Yes, mate. As for the fries, were they as hot as I was expecting? No. The plate is clear. Whew. But I'm ready for some water now, Mark. The tray is empty. I've completed yet another man versus food challenge, or Baz versus food challenge. I am sweating me nicky nacky news off. The sweat is all around my eyes, all over my forehead. But now I've eaten it, I think I deserve a drink. So I'm going to have a slurp. Oh, that's gone down well. So this is only a short one because that was far too easy. And I've not had a load of people watching. But to all the ones that have tuned in and have watched and have commented, including you, Mark, the Pondering Man, much appreciated. I'm afraid you never got to see me suffer too much from the fully loaded Carolina Reaper fries, although after having that, my mouth's probably hotter than it was in the first place. So Baz has come out on top yet again. Bye Carolina Reaper fries. Thank you all for watching. Feel free to subscribe, and I will see you all again soon on another beer review. Cheers, everyone. Take care.